Welcome to Twins and Needles. I'm Lisa, and I recently visited the Trolley Museum in Washington County, Pennsylvania with my friend Stephanie, who's also my camera person in this video. And I wanted to show you guys 1872 goes to the Trolley Museum. So first off, we wanted to challenge some myths by showing that you can in fact do quite a lot of work and run around a museum just fine despite wearing a corset, 3 petticoats, and a, if I may say so myself, beautifully sewn linen 1872 gown. In this clip I'm trying to give a consistent amount of power to a tool that resists that. And then we did a little run around the museum. This is double speed because I wanted to show you how it was drawn as by a tractor beam to the main display that really showed anything to do with fabric. After I took a brief look at the horses, of course, I had this tingling sense that there was going to be something with a fashion history element, and there was. I'm approaching it rapidly. This is the uniform of a 1940s woman who was a trolley operator. Apparently, when news of VE Day reached Pennsylvania, she was off work, but she went and spent the entire day running the trolley and taking fares so that everyone else could celebrate. We were really fascinated because there's this wonderful workwear style to this uniform and very classic kind of blue collar lines on it, but then also a nice amount of shaping, a coat sleeve style sleeve. And at first I thought that the right arm had a patch on it, but the left arm had the same patch, which is kind of classic men's workwear coverall detail. You see it in boiler suits as well. It's just basically a pre-reinforcement of that fabric. But what's interesting was that her right side, the fabric was more faded and the top stitching had been replaced or was more faded. And on the left side, that was not the case. So we originally thought, well, maybe she just wore it out a lot more. But the left side of the operator has to hold on to a dead man switch during operation. And we think that that was why the right arm was so much more faded, was that it's from people, rubbing up against her or brushing past her as they get on and off the trolley. We actually got to take a trolley ride. The trolley runs several times a day, has a proper little train station, and this is going along a trolley track on this relatively recent building. Enjoy lovely sunshine. And Stephanie's camera work, which I felt did capture the dress really well. It's just sort of, we were both struggling with the motion of the car. So thanks so much, my friend Stephanie, for your help with this, everything about that weekend, actually. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope that you sometimes get to go visit the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. It's a lovely site. Everyone's very passionate. And thank you so much again to my friend Stephanie for your help. Oh, and like and subscribe.